What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Game Freak. Today, I have some more indie titles to share with you all that I think would be great additions for the Evercade. Now, a few days ago, maybe almost a week ago, I shared four other indie titles that I thought would be great. And even if Evercade doesn't pick these up, these are games that maybe you have never heard of. I like opening the door to these lesser known games. So either way, if Evercade's not listening, then or Blaze if they're not listening, it still is a suggestion for you all if you're looking for something like a less known title to play. The four titles that I shared with you in the previous video were Beholgar, Ghoul Boy, Malik, and Mushroom Heroes. Now, when I did that first video, the only game that I ever played out of them four games, and I mentioned it in the video, is I owned Beholgar. And I ended up downloading that, and I said that I was going to look for the other three games. Obviously, you seen, I found them. I will have reviews on all four games after I complete them. I don't think they're all very long games. In fact, I did beat Beholgar already, so I just have the other three to go through. But I want to talk about four new ones that I found, so let's take a look at these. There are four games I just downloaded last night, and the first one is Galaxy Shooter. And then Ammo Pigs, Cocked and Loaded. And then Mace. And then Dwarf Journey. Now, I have sat and played all four of these. Obviously, not all the way through. And I have a long way to go on all of them. And the reason for that is because I want to complete the other three games that I have to complete first. Them other three indie games. But out of these four, I did spend more time on one than the other three, and I will talk about that after I show you about 45 seconds of gameplay of all four of these titles. So I'm not even going to talk through this. It's going to be no commentary. I'll let you watch the gameplay, and I'll tell you a little bit about the games when we get back. Let's check this out. Okay, so there are the four indie games that I kind of discovered, came across, and just went on a whim and bought them. They were all pretty cheap. I think the most expensive one was like $5.99 or something like that. And I gotta say, I'm so far happy with all four of them. But like I said, I played one more than the other. So let's just go right down the line here. The first one was I had to write these names down so I didn't forget. Galaxy Shooter. I did not spend much time on, but I can tell you this: I played one level of it, and hard as balls. But it has really cool visuals. It has really smooth controlling and everything. I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun on that. You know, it's a flying shooter. So most likely I'm going to have fun on it. If you like flying shooters, you probably will too. So the next game, uh, Ammo Pigs Cocked and Loaded. I think they have another Ammo Pigs game, something about something in delicious or something. But Ammo Pigs Cocked and Loaded. This is probably the game I played like the second most out of these four so far. And if you are a fan of the Duke Nukem 1 and 2 remasters on the Evercade, I think you'd really enjoy this game. It reminded me of that a lot. Ammo Pigs, it was just funny as hell. It's kind of weird because apparently everyone on Earth, this is the story of it, everyone on Earth went extinct except pigs, and then they found out that there was chickens alive still. So you have to go around rescuing these chickens. So if you see a little chicken following you around everywhere, that's why. So it is a lot of fun though. I was having a blast playing it. The next game was Mace, and I think it's called like Mace Star Shooter and or Space Shooter. That's what it is. Mace Space Shooter. And this is another one that had beautiful visuals. I didn't play a whole lot of it. I played like one level, and I will say that the levels in Mace are extremely long. They are long levels. So, you know, I couldn't tell you how many minutes I played or anything, but I did get through the first level and I did have a lot of fun. It's another game that has really smooth controls, uh, cool enemies, cool visuals, just a lot of fun. Again, flying shooter. I'm going to like stuff like that. So, and last is Dwarf Journey. And I wasn't real sure about this game. This is the one that I played the longest. In fact, I had to save it. I was having a lot of fun last night. I was like, man, I can't get too far into this because I got three other games that I still need to complete. Then I got to get to these four. Uh, Dwarf Journey was pretty damn amazing, man. I had so much fun playing that. Real smooth controls. It has that them 8-bit looking graphics. They're like pixel, and if you could tell or if you noticed in the video, you're kind of small, but you have an option where you can hit, like on the PlayStation, you can hit the triangle button and it zooms in. So everything's bigger and everything's not so small. But honestly, I had no problem, and I wear glasses when I play. I had no problem seeing everything without hitting that triangle button. It's super cool because you can upgrade your weapons, you can upgrade your armor. There's a lot to it. I think there's like 19 levels or something like that to it. So I'm looking forward to diving into that. It so far so good because you know you have your sword and you can upgrade that, and you have like a side weapon where you can like throw stuff. It's just super cool. Plus you got like a pickaxe, and it kind of reminds me of Minecraft where there's piles of stuff and you have to sit there and go and mine and get the shit. And you can also use that pickaxe to like jump against the wall and hang there, but you'll start sliding down. So it's super cool, but you know, I just can't explain it, man. It's just a lot of fun. So it's definitely a game that so far I do recommend. But like I said, I'm going to go back and play those other three games from my previous video. I'm going to complete them, and then I'm going to do game reviews on all four of those. And then I will get to these. I don't think these are like real long games or anything, but they're all games that I think would be great on an Evercade cart. So Blaze, if you're listening, here's 4 more for you. And if Blaze isn't listening, here's 4 more for you guys, man, to check out. Really cool games, man. So I recommend so far, from the last video and this, all 8 games. That's going to suck if I get through, some of these games and they suck. And I'm going to have to come back and say that they suck. But so far, these 4 are really cool. The other ones, I'm pretty far in now. I'm just completing them. And I can say that I am really enjoying all 4 of the previous ones. These ones seem pretty promising though, these new ones. So if you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps out this channel a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. And also, please remember, I'm on a mission, a battle to hit 2K subs before 2026. Now, we already have an amazing community here on the GameFreak, but why not add to it? The more people that are in this community to talk about what we all enjoy, in this case video games, the more fun it will be. Plus, we get to meet more people who love gaming like all of us. So feel free to share any of my videos on any platform you wish to help get the word out. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody to hop on over and subscribe to the GameFreak. I appreciate all of my subscribers for the continuous support. Yeah, I'm on a mission, but that does not mean that the GameFreak is a selfish channel. This isn't all about me. So if you are a content creator, don't forget to type in the word content in the comment section. That's all you have to do. Type in the word content in the comment section. And what we have on this channel is what I like to call the GameFreak Army. And what we do is if we see that word content in the comment section, we will go to your channel and we will subscribe to you. It doesn't matter if you're a gaming channel or not. Just type in that word content. That's what we do, man. We want to help each other out. We want to help your channel grow. We want to help you maybe hit that 1,000 sub milestone if that's what you're going for. Even if you're above 1,000 subs already, feel free, man. Type in content and, let's help each other grow, man. That's what it's all about. And it's not a popularity contest here on YouTube. No one's trying to be king of YouTube, or at least they shouldn't be. So feel free. We do anything we can to help each other out. Type in that word content in the comment section. So once again, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. And until the next one, game on, everybody.